Hello guys, thanks for jumping back into my channel. This is MindYourCrypto. My name is Bill and today we're going to make a technical analysis and the price prediction and see the future of GRT, the graph. So if you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share. Thank you a lot for the support already, and let's go and proceed quickly to our technical analysis and our two major support and resistance levels I want to talk about. We need to maintain this support level in order to see the graph going sideways a bit, because I don't see any bright future for the short term, and I will explain to you later on. I want to maintain this support level and I want GRT to go above this resistance level as well, which sits at 1.93, and the support level around 1.25, 1.26, 1.27, around there guys, you get the idea, USD. So if we go beyond this line here, this means we might test some new support lines and we might have a further downtrend for GRT. Of course, you can see here we got lower highs already. We are moving and getting lower highs, guys. I believe that in the short term, GRT might not perform well, but let's see again the MACD, which we had a very bearish scenario. Now the blue line went above the signal line, which means we are in a bullish, not bullish really guys, sideways scenario, and I don't see any bright future for it to go up even further above the signal line. I think they will move together. Maybe the blue line will go down beyond the signal line as well, but we will have to wait and see. We need to see other indicators here that are more important. For example, the CCI, the RSI index, the relative strength index, is very close to being normal. Okay, we don't have any overbought situation, any oversold situation. Okay, it's between 30 and 70 guys. So here, according to the RSI, no problem. You can see here back then when we had this huge bullish candle, we had a very high risk, and I would suggest you of course to hold and not buy any more GRT, because we are far way above the risk. And I am a guy that doesn't risk a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to risk on investments. I want to lower the risk and take standard profits, even if the profits are about 10% or so. I prefer that than risking something and then losing like 50x, 30x, 30%, 50% or so of the current price action. So here you can see the risk, we move downwards, but of course the CCI here, the commodity channel index, is getting near the top, which means we are about to be in an overbought situation. Okay, of course we are not in an overbought situation now, but what I want to show you is we are in these levels right now as 9th March, okay, and at 9th March the price was pretty higher than this one, and the CCI are in this same line. What this means guys is we are forming lower highs, okay, and the price here was higher and we had the same risk as here. So this shows us with the CCI for the short term that we are forming lower highs. Okay, that's what I'm worried about for the CCI. The RSI doesn't tell us much for now. I prefer RSI for the mid long term, it's pretty more accurate, but let's go to the GRT against Bitcoin to tell you what I was talking about and what I'm afraid of most. We're in the daily frame of GRT against Bitcoin, and what you see now here is the 50-day was beyond 20-day and 30-day MA, all good, very good, but now 50-day MA is crossing the 20-day and 30-day MA. I'm talking so much about this in my videos, and you can see here we might have a bearish situation when 50-day MA goes above the 20-day and 30-day MA. The trend line here, the support trend line might be here at the bottom. We are forming new lower lows, as you can see here, new lower highs. So here what I was expecting GRT from 30 January to do is to maintain this support trend line here, but instead it didn't do that. It fell down from here, you can see, and went downwards. It would be good to even go sideways from here, but it went downwards, and that's a very bearish situation. You can see here what we are looking for, what we might have. Okay, so here we're expecting 50-day MA to go above 20-day and 30-day MA. I don't know what will happen, guys, but I'm not pretty optimistic for the short term about GRT, even the midterm. I don't know, we have to wait to be patient and see some things as well, but it doesn't look so good, of course. Let's go now to the Bollinger Bands, and the Bollinger Bands here show the risk, okay? In this particular situation here, it doesn't show us much about GRT. However, you can see here from the historical data, you can see when we had the high risk, the candles were above the top trend line, the top line of Bollinger Bands. So here, that's why we had this correction, guys, and we went into the Bollinger Bands. Right now, we need to maintain, of course, as I told you, the support level here. And if we have a very bullish scenario for GRT, which might not happen in my opinion, we need to go above this resistance line. That's why I have support and resistance lines in my chart here again, because it is very, very, very important, because if we fall down out of here, we'll test some new support levels. Okay, so Bollinger Bands doesn't tell much here, guys, for the GRT, and let's go to GRT against USD in the daily frame. So here, as you can see, guys, we need to maintain this support line. This might even be like this, okay, but we need to maintain this support line here, and we will be forming new lower highs and maybe the same lower lows for USD, but I don't think that's a very good scenario. You can see here the 50-day EMA, it is not crossing us, the 50-day EMA when it was against Bitcoin here, you can see it, guys, but the main idea is that 50-day EMA is getting close to 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA, and we might see the crossing here again for the USD, and we might see the 50-day EMA going even above the 20-day EMA and the 30-day EMA, sorry. The risk here is high, and I don't think, in my opinion, I advise you to not to buy here. Of course, it is always your opinion, it is always your own research. You might want to hodl for the really, really long term of the GRT, and okay, that's fine by me, but in the short term we got many high risks here we are going to see. Okay, so here we might move a bit downwards, and these are the trend lines here that we might have. Okay, so GRT against Ethereum in the daily frame, same thing here, guys, same thing happens. We are expecting the 50-day EMA to cross here the 20-day EMA and the 30-day EMA. Let me circle this here so you can see it, guys. Okay, oh, that was a really nice circle. Okay, so let me demonstrate here, guys, that 50-day EMA might cross the 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA, and 50-day EMA might go even above the 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA again. So we are from lower highs and lower lows, and that's what I am seeing. The future of GRT in the short term, at least, is like this. If we break through the resistance levels, if we see some pump up, some major pump up, then we might have a different scenario. However, the indexes and the trend is not by our side. I was expecting for GRT against Ethereum to do something like this and maintain this level here, as well as in the USD. Where was I? Oh no, in the GRT against BTC, sorry guys, as well as here. I expected GRT to do something like this. However, this was not the case again here. So guys, let's go to GRT against Ethereum in the 4-hour frame now. You can see in the 4-hour frame, we already have this 50-day EMA going above, almost reaching the above level of 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA, guys. So here in the 4-hour frame, we can see that we need to maintain this support level in order not to get much lower, but we might get even further down, hitting this support resistance level afterwards. So here, as you can see, we had a pretty bullish scenario, but now we had this bearish scenario. Then we went a bit upwards again. That's why the EMA went beyond 20-day and 30-day, but nothing important here. That's why, guys, in my previous video of GRT, I told you that this was a low point here. I don't know when I made this video, probably 23 5 March, and I told you this was a low point, then you should buy for the next few days. That's why I told you you should buy, because we were in this support level, and if you had bought here you would have profits till from 1.3026 to here, guys. Okay, USD 1.91. But right now, in the short term, in the next days, of course, I don't see any improvement in the GRT. Okay, so let's see now the market cap and of course the circulating supply plus the price. I've already talked about that, guys. When you multiply circulating supply with the price, then you get the market cap. And the market cap compared to Bitcoin's market cap is still cheap. However, we need to see it is near 2 billion already. I can see GRT in the future. If you trust this coin and if you think that this coin will have a pretty good value in the future, then it has opportunity to grow, of course. So if you have bought at the top, then you should wait, guys. And I think by the end of 2021 I will of course make updates about GRT, but we might see an upward trend for the GRT. By the end of 2021 it might improve. Okay, it has the potential. Market cap is still low compared to Bitcoins. Of course it is not cheap like DHT. I did a video about it, like DHEADS. Okay, it's not like million market cap, it's 2 billion, but it is still cheap. Okay, so you consider a coin cheap according to its market cap. Alright, guys, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching my videos. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Stay tuned for more. Bye, guys.